What's going on, guys? Zio here, bringing you another Bless Unleashed guide. I want to start by giving a huge shout out to Queen of Taming. I don't personally know her, but I came across her guide and it really helped me with a lot of questions I had, which I'll be putting a link to her written guide in the description. So I've been receiving a lot of people coming in stream and asking me about the difference between normal and rare tames. Also, how and where to tame these mounts. And today we're going to be talking about that. Before we get into the video, I do want to tell you guys I do stream every day from 3 p.m. through 9 p.m. except Wednesdays and Thursdays. The link to all that will be in the description below. Let's get into the video. So to start off, these aren't your regular tames. These are your rare tames. So they'll be challenging and require more effort in order to obtain. These tames have 5 fixed spawn locations each, but they will only spawn in one of these 5 locations per channel. Not only that, but these rare tames have their own respawn rates, which are the giant panda, which respawns every 6 hours, the WindMoon Lioness, which respawns every 6 hours, the Goldenwave Ordia, which respawns every 12 hours, the Razortusk, which respawns every 12 hours, the Crimson Pillager, which respawns every 24 hours, and the Ghost Stag that respawns every 24 hours as well. Meaning, if you see someone catch a giant panda on channel 1, then 6 hours later another giant panda will spawn at one of their 5 locations on channel 1 again. Keep the same mindset for the other rare tames as well. Fair warning, I don't know how it is over on Xbox, but at the making of this video on Ps4, people are still fighting for these spawns, so don't be surprised if you see another player come along and PK you over a tame. So now I'll be showing you guys all the locations for each tame and where you can find your rare tames. Stick with me through this, guys, because in total this will be 30 locations, 5 locations per tame. Alright, so we're going to start out with the giant panda. This is going to be the first location for the giant panda, right outside of Sparios. This is the second location for the giant panda, right outside of Karzakor. This is the third location for the giant panda, located next to Jade Reach. This is the fourth location for the giant panda, heading into Timeless Jungle. This is the fifth and final location for the giant panda, located in Zenkala next to the Primal Forest. Now we're going into the WindMoon Lioness spawns. This is the first spawn location, right over by the Fallen General. This is the second spawn location for the WindMoon Lioness, right next to her body village. This is the third location for the WindMoon Lioness, right next to Mount Margrave, above Sparios. This is the fourth location for the WindMoon Lioness, right above Sparios. This is the fifth and final location for the WindMoon Lioness, located in the No Waste. And as you can see, we actually have one right in front of us. Alright, this is our first location for the Goldenwave Ordia in Ostium by the lake up top. This is the second location for the Goldenwave Ordia, located in Eidolon Forest. This is our third location for the Goldenwave Ordia, located in the Canis Mountains. This is the fourth location for the Goldenwave Ordia, right next to Goldstone Ascent. Alright, this is our fifth and final location for the Goldenwave Ordia, located right under Karzakor, right next to the Grasslands Giant weekly boss. Alright, and this is our first location for the Razortusk, right in Ostium. This is our second location for the Razortusk, located in Bioran. This is the third location for the Razortusk, located in the Canis Mountains. This is our fourth location for the Razortusk, right beneath Sparios. This is the fifth and final location for the Razortusk, right next to Navarra City. This is our first location for the Crimson Pillager, located in Eidolon Forest. This is our second location for the Crimson Pillager, located right next to Black Shale Pass in Ostium. This is our third location for the Crimson Pillager, located in Bioran. This is our fourth location for the Crimson Pillager, located in Canis Valley. This is the fifth and final location for the Crimson Pillager in the Timeless Jungle. Alright, now we're going into our final rare tame spawn locations for the Ghost Stag. This will be the first spawn location right next to the Night of Regret and Bioran. This is our second location for the Ghost Stag, located in Eidolon Forest. This is the third location for the Ghost Stag, located right next to Soul Razor, the weekly field boss, and right above Sparios. This is the fourth location for the Ghost Stag, right next to Karzakor and a corrupted tree ant. Alright guys, this is the fifth and final spot for the Ghost Stag, located right next to Tristeza. Now that we got that done, guys, let's talk about maintenance. Maintenance or reset, which happens every Monday, is the key way of getting your rare tames. Reason why is whenever they restart the servers, all mobs, including the rare tames, spawn back in at one of their 5 fixed locations on every channel, just as stated before. So if you're really passionate about getting some of these rare tames for yourself, I would recommend being ready for maintenance. Also, at the time of making this video, I don't know about Xbox, but on PS4 they reset the server every day or every 2 days at 4:30 a.m. Eastern time. So this would be a second opportunity to possibly get one. Some tips for you: have your traps ready and be in the area of at least one of the locations for which every tame you're hunting before the servers go down. Normally they are down for no more than 5 minutes for quick resets. So when you're at the Blessed Unleashed start screen, keep spamming the server till you see it pop up and you can log in, because remember, not only are you doing this, but there will be several other people doing the same thing to get in and get their rare spawns before anyone else. So rare tames are unlike normal tames. You don't try to kill these tames and hope it pops up with the tame heart symbol and you hold the button and boom, it's tamed. No, rare tames require you to go to the Mount Merchant in any major city and scroll to the bottom past the whistles and get some rare traps. Now that you have the proper tool to go catch a rare tame, what you should know is you need to throw this trap down in a good enough spot where you can guide the tame into the trap. A good way to do this is by placing the trap behind the tame when you see it, then try to work your way far enough around the tame to get in front. Then you can either approach it and it will run away, or you can smack it once and it will go directly the opposite direction of where you're facing. I would suggest trying to smack it at first. If that isn't working and you see it getting low on health, then you can just try approaching it, then backing up, then approaching again, and repeat. Because every time you approach, they will run away from you. So once you finally guided your tame and they step into the trap, a quick time event will pop up where you have 10 seconds to input the according button combination that the pop-up presents. So make sure you pay close attention and don't mess up. I actually have an example from the Moon Wind Lioness we saw earlier in our video, which I will show right now. The last and final part, guys, is after you capture the tame, it will be sent to your estate, and now is when you need to pray. And when I say pray, I do mean pray, because remember, this is still taming, so there's a chance the tame could go to your animal pen and become a mount or livestock. Unfortunately for us, it did become livestock. Yes, that's right. After all your efforts, there's still a chance the tame might only become livestock, which means it is not a mount. You will now only get resources for your tame instead of a mount. Thank you guys for sticking around. I know it was a very long video. I hope you guys liked the video and I hope it helped you guys in some way. Again, I just want to thank Queen of Taming. I don't personally know her, but I came across her guide and it really helped me with a lot of questions I had, which I will be putting the link to her written guide in the description as said before. She also has some quick clips on there of her taming to help you guys. Thank you guys and stay awesome.